Hi and welcome back to MRTV. Today I'm going to show you the UI of the operating system of the Play for Dream MR headset. I'd already shown you the PCVR streaming, and now let's see what it can do standalone. So for all of you who don't know yet what is the Play for Dream MR, please check out this video. This is a new standalone headset with 4K Micro-OLED panels, and it can do standalone, it can do mixed reality, it can do PCVR streaming, and yes, as you will see very soon, it all reminds us very much of the Apple Vision Pro, but it has controllers. Yes, but it also has eye tracking and finger tracking. So I could actually put this into eye tracking mode, and it would just work as the Apple Vision Pro. But it's in beta, so I'm just going to show you the stable thing here with the controllers. So first of all, what you see here, you see all these icons, and they are square, not round like on the Apple Vision Pro. Big difference. And yeah, you could do this. You could like simply scroll through the icons, and then if you want to start something, you would simply click on it. Very simple. So what kind of things can you find here? Well, they have their own store. We're going to check it out in a moment. Settings, they have their own camera, so you can do spatial recordings, and the recordings you can check out in your album. There's a Dream Cinema where you can watch movies, PCVR streaming, files. If you have the Dream Box, it's a little device that lets you stream HDMI devices into the headset, like your PS5. If you want to watch that or play it on a big virtual screen, the browser is there. Yeah, the user guide, for example, let's open this up. So, and here it's going to show us how this works. And by the way, like all these windows, you can completely freely like put into space, just like on the Apple Vision Pro. And yeah, if I click on here, on this here, I will open the menu and can do multitasking. So it is just exactly like on the Apple Vision Pro, but here for Android. It's very interesting. Yeah, and also I can, just like on the Apple Vision Pro, I can make those windows big and small, and here I would close them, or I can just put them anywhere. So actually this is even better than on the Pico headsets. So this is just like Apple Vision Pro. Very nice. And access the control panel. I would click double. Let me try this out now. Double click, and here's the control panel where I can do something. Yeah, very cool. Recenter is probably long press, yes. Adjust immersion, yeah. So it also has like a little crown, right? And let me show you that now. If I turn it, you will be able to see my reality here. Yeah, let's close it again. And yeah, on the left, here's the camera. If I press it, I can record a video or a picture in 3D, which is pretty great. You know what? Why don't we just do it? Let's do it, even though, yeah, let's just do it. Click it. And here we go. Yeah, still my suitcase from coming from Germany. And yeah, I can click again. And now it's recording this in 3D. And now it's finished. And now I could watch that in the album. Let me go back here. So yes, let me long press this to go back to the middle. Okay. And then, yeah, here it's in the album. And now it's recording this. And it is in 3D actually. It's very cool. It's very cool. And now it's recording this in 3D. Okay. Let's put this away again. Yeah, so before we go into the App Store, why don't we have a look at the settings? So you can do all kind of different settings. Here's the account, Wi-Fi, of course, Bluetooth devices, you can add them, general, time and date, language. You can choose between Chinese and English right now. Microphone, what is good, you can either use the built-in microphone or you can use an external microphone, which might be better because the built-in microphone is not so great. Anyways, yeah, let's go back. Sounds. You can choose what kind of sounds you want. Haptics. You can get haptic feedback for all kind of different things, and for the controllers, you can also set the yeah, how strong it should vibrate, which is good. Interaction. Okay, remaining battery. So actually, I'm charging it right now. I'm now on a power bank, and I have a 65-watt power bank, and I can use it, and it's charging. So now it's 16, but probably at the end of this video, it's going to be 20 or what. It's good. So here you can do, I can customize the top button, which is cool. Yeah, so you see, you can customize quite a lot. It's very polished. That is what I would say. It's really, really polished. So you can do the auto IPD adjustment because it has eye tracking, right? But I have just set mine to 64, you know, because I don't want it to always measure it every time I put it on, because I always have the same, right? 64, which is okay. So, but it has automatic IPD adjustment, which is cool. Yeah, then you can also turn on the eye input, which is what I told you about the Apple Vision Pro, where you just look at at the icons and then would use your pinch gesture, just like on the Apple Vision Pro, and it also works, but it's still in beta. So for this, I'm just using the controllers. Yeah, pretty impressive in my opinion. Like it's very polished. Yeah, they learn from the best. So let's see what else. Yeah, the controllers. So I've been using them quite a long time now already. Still at 80, so that bodes well for the battery life. Controller settings. Yep, we've seen that. Yeah, awareness. Okay, so the tracking of the headset. You can set the boundary if you want. The floor level. Yeah, okay, that's cool. Now for the display, you can set the brightness, eye protection. Wow. You can turn this on if you want to reduce the blue light. Interesting that they have this. I didn't even know. Pass-through anti-flicker mode. Okay, I should probably turn this on, right? Okay, good. Very cool. And the pass-through is actually really good, by the way. It's surprising how good it is. It's like there's no distortion whatsoever, not like in the Quest. It's very good. Okay, pass-through image quality. Yeah, the latency is also good. So you can, as you can tell, you can absolutely set up a lot of things here, which is very cool. Okay, permissions, yeah, that we don't need. And lab, so you can, I have it now on 72 Hertz to conserve some energy, but you can also do 90 Hertz, of course. And if you want, you can do 4K per eye full rendering. So then the whole 4K display will be completely rendered. Now I have like dynamic foveated rendering. That's what I'm using right now. So only where I look at will be like the full rendered image, which conserves battery and which makes so much sense. Yeah, so lots of things. Let's see, advanced. Here, that's what I do right now, right? I have 4K per eye dynamic foveated rendering. That's great. I can change the color modes. This is important, the chromatic aberration correction, because, well, if you don't have this on, you will see lots of chromatic aberration. Yeah, so you can tell lots of very good settings here. Yeah, and we can check out the browser here, for example. Yeah, no surprises here. Okay, I was downloading the Aurora store. I'm going to talk about this in a moment, and yeah, you can make it as big as you want. You can put it anywhere you want. You can multitask. It works very well. That is absolutely good. Okay, yeah, Steam Link. I could play my Steam games from my PC, of course. ALVR or PCVR stream. You can use it for streaming your PCVR games. And here's, I have some standalone games as well. But let's have a look at the store, at their store. So they have their own standalone games. So here we go. Obviously, it's not as big as Meta or Pico, but there are some games already, and I can tell that every day there's more games coming to this. So what they absolutely need to do, they need to get rid of all the Chinese characters, right? They need to tell the developers, okay, give us a Chinese version and give us an English version, because, yeah, we don't want to see Chinese characters, right? Yeah, anyways. Mother Gunship Forge, Cave Digger, Rush, yeah, some games, right? So Gun Club VR, some games that we know. Hubris, we know. So, yeah, First Person Tennis, War of Wizards. In Death Unchained is here as well. Nice. Color Connect, Party Crasher. Yeah, some games. Iron Guard. So I can tell that every day there's new games coming. So they are working on this, right? It's still not so many, but you can tell there is some games, and they absolutely need to get rid of the Chinese characters. That's for sure. Yep, okay, cool. So I can tell compared to yesterday, it already has more games. Pixel Ripped, Swarm. So it seems like Crisis Brigade. So every day new games are coming. Applications, they also have some. Deo VR for watching movies and stuff, right? Moon VR as well. Firefox. Steam Link, yeah. Just get rid of the Chinese characters, please. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, okay, cool, cool. This is, so there is something there at least, right? Okay, but what is really cool, so anyways, like Hubris, for example, the standalone games, they look super sharp. They absolutely look better as compared to the Quest 3. Yeah, they run in a high resolution. It looks just better. It's crystal clear. It's a very, very good image. But that also means like the battery is gone after like 1 hour. So that's why you need some kind of like power bank connected to it. You see it's charging here right now. Now I'm on 90%. So that's good. So what is also cool actually is that you can also install any kind of Android app. Like for example, I installed the Aurora store, and then in the Aurora store, yeah, it's simply all the apps. Yeah, it's simply all the apps, all the Android apps that you know and love. You know, so let's do some multitasking. I had installed Discord before, so let me open this. So here I have Discord. This is my Discord, right? So here I'm on the Meganex channel on the MRTV Discord server. I can put this here. And now, you know what? I'm going to open here my Twitter timeline. Oh, it's Voodoo. Hi, Voodoo, if you're watching this. So yeah. So now here's my Twitter. Here's my Discord. I could put this away, and then let's put it here. And I can now open, like, let's say my browser. So it's just like on the Apple Vision Pro. Really, it's very cool. It is so polished. Yeah, so I can have like a super polished experience here and multitask and do whatever I want, and also like with mixed reality, right? But my place, I haven't tidied it up. But just to give you an idea, it's truly feeling like the Apple Vision Pro for Android. That is absolutely surprising. Yeah, okay, I think that is a good overview now over the operating system. Let's close that again. Yeah, so all Android apps, you can browse, you can play standalone games, you can stream PCVR, and it's pretty impressive in my opinion. Okay, do let me know what other things you want to learn about the Play for Dream. In my opinion, it's a very exciting headset. If you order this now in the States, they still have like stock in the US, which went into the US before the tariffs, right? So probably the last time that you can buy this for $2,000. And the link is down in the description of this video. And for Europe, it costs 1,800 euros. However, you still have to pay taxes. So I don't know, what is your VAT? In Germany, it's 19%, and then probably 5% customs. Then you're going to get to 2,240 euros. So that is that. Yeah, so a very impressive headset in my opinion. And do let me know what other information you want about this. What else do you want to learn? Do you want me to watch a movie or what? I can tell you it looks absolutely great because, well, this is a Micro-OLED panel. Okay, I hope that you enjoyed this. If yes, give it a thumbs up. Comment, is this an interesting headset for you? And what else you want to see from the Play for Dream MR. That's everything for this video. Looking forward to see you in the next one. Go to the MRTV Discord server. The link is down in the description of this video. And see you in the next one. Until then, bye-bye.